Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to the Mum's Makery. It's a bit of a weird one this because it's our Crafternoon, but it's also our quick crafts for Christmas. So it's a little bit different to our normal Crafternoons. Pixie B is still here. She is with me. You can say hello, Pixie B.
Hello everyone.
But she's on laptop duty. That and bossing me about. You should have heard her like 2 minutes before the camera's like, shut that door, make sure that light's on, make sure you better show they've got it. And I'm like, God, I don't know. She's so bossy. And of course, the boss has decided to join us today as well. How long he's going to sit there and behave and not bark at me for the corned beef that's under here. I don't know, but we'll see how we get on, won't we, mate? So as I said, welcome. We should be coming live to you across Facebook and YouTube. If you are joining us on our YouTube channel, the lovely Sarah Summerton will be in the live chat for you. So if you've got any questions, feel free to shout out. And if you are on our Facebook group, or sorry, our Facebook page watching, then you have the lovely Pixie and Nikki Preston. So if you do have any questions throughout the show, obviously we will try and answer as much as we can, but sometimes we'll have to circle back. You can always also pop into our Facebook group, and that's www.facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery. And if you aren't already, then do go over and join that group, and you can also ask questions in there. So I'm just going to waffle for a minute, as I always do, to let people find the feeds, get their snacks, cup of tea. I got my coffee. I got mince pies. She's not having them this time. I saw you. She nearly tried to swipe one when she came in. I was like, no. So what we're going to bring you guys today are quick crafts for Christmas. And we did the show last year, and if you have a look on our YouTube channel, then you'll find that if you type in Christmas Crafternoon, you will find the video that we did from last year. And there's a lot of really, really cool ideas, like hugging a mug and all that kind of good stuff. And it's basically sort of a mashup between things that you can lay your hands on quite quickly and quite cheaply, adding a little bit of personalization, a little bit of felting. So it's really sort of a bit of a hybrid of a broadcast, to be fair. So do have a look at the broadcast that we did last year also for some great ideas. Now, there will be a page going live on our website after the show. So it's not live right now, but as soon as we finish the broadcast, I will put the page live and we'll put links up on social media. And it's going to be for all of the quick crafts that I feature in this show. And it's going to give you links to the things that I've bought. It's going to give you patterns. There's some PDFs for you to download. So we've got a really, really good show for you. So, have I got anything else that I've got to do in the intro? She's just eyeing up the mince pies, that's all it is. Right, so first off, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a few almost like store staples that I like to have around for Christmas. Actually, for most things. And as I said, links for all of this stuff will be on the website after the show. So I've always got some of this is gold and silver cord, and you get loads of it, and they are absolutely great just to have in a little box for just make anything hanging. You can see we've got lots of things hanging, so that I do recommend. It's quite sturdy, it's very nice. You can get it in the gold and silver. The other thing that I mentioned last year, and I found another set this year, are these tags. And sometimes you just want a little tag to, to finish something off. And this set is absolutely amazing. Let me just pop you on that camera. You get all of this, so you get the 2 strings, you get all of these tags. Let me pop that up there a second. And these are not all the same You've got loads and loads of different options and they're really nice. You've got those classic sort of Christmas colours, and these you can actually pop out the little snowmen and things, and if you're a paper crafter as well, then you've got these lovely little cutouts. So again, there will be a link to this at the end of the show, which will be on the page that I mentioned before. And packaging. Last Crafternoon or Christmas Crafternoon, I brought to you some sort of cellophane cones and little candy bags and stuff. And they are a really, really good staple for just putting, you know, you buy yourself some pick and mix, put it in one of these bags. They come with pool bows. I've got a few different sizes down there. Let me get these up as well. And, you know, you've got some large ones, really large ones. I've got some sort of 30 by 40 centimetre ones in there. Sorry, no, 30 by 40 inch ones in there. And, you know, you can get these bows. The candy bags that I bought that are in there, they come with these stickers as well, these lovely little thank you stickers. Like I said, links for all of the packagings and everything will be on the Facebook page. And also, I thought I would just show you guys, because this is sort of, it's shredded craft paper, and it always looks really nice in the bottom of baskets and stuff. I don't like the shredded tissue paper because I feel that, you know, compacts down too much. But this stuff it's quite coarse. There. And this is a 500 gram bag. And just so you know, the link will show you, this is a two kilo bag. So you do get an awful lot. You can get them in smaller packs as well. I think they go down to about 100 grams. So, but I found that one is particularly good value for money, and they do it in a wide range of colours as well. Right, let me put that back over there. Okay, so we're going to hop straight in and start with our sort of first craft. And which one should we pick, Pixie Bee? I hope Mum, if you're watching, just go make a cup of tea or something, because you're not allowed to see this one. Let me just give her a minute to go. I don't even know if she's watching, but if you are, go away. Love you, Mum. So, as many of you know, if you watched last year's show, in the UK, and I know we have a lot of international friends watching, but in the UK we have a shop called Poundland, and somebody to tell me what the American equivalent of Poundland was. The dollar store. And you can get quite a lot of things like what I'm about to show you. And they just make a really, really nice gift basket. Now, all of this is in Poundland at the moment, and it's all based around lavender. So you've got this pillow spray, the bath bar, a ball fizzer, and bath salts. And I can tell you that they actually smell really nice. They're not pungent. They're not like overpowering. The scents are really subtle with these, so I quite like them. Let me just pop these back down here a second. And always think repackaging, because then it doesn't necessarily look like you've just gone out and bought a few bits off the shelf. Now, what I've got here is this lovely gift basket, as you can see, and it includes everything that I just showed you. These white plastic sort of bathroom baskets are also from Poundland, and you get 2 for £1. So in here you've got all of the stuff that I've just shown you. I've taken the bar and the ball fizzer out of their packaging. I've added in a little lavender pillow. And also, if those of you who February's Crafternoon. I want to say February's. I think it was February's Crafternoon. We showed you how to make these English lavenders and also this sort of cornflower equivalent. And that, it's all completely freehand, so you don't need a template. You can do it all with just your own supplies. And that just adds a lovely sort of little flourish. You're right there, mate. You just It's a very indignant snort coming from the drawers. He's like, you don't like lavender, it's make with the corned beef, isn't it, mate? Yes, this is a good boy. So, and again, I've got a little bit of that shredded craft paper in the bottom. And then using one of those sort of cellophane bags, you can just, you know, put it all up with a bow and you've just got a lovely, lovely little gift basket. You can diversify from what's in here. You know, this was a lovely little cushion stuffed with a little bit of core wool, and you know, you can just use your pillow spray and just give it a little bit of a spritz, put it in the basket, and you've just got this beautiful little aroma. Something like this, you could actually turn it into a car air freshener, and you can just spritz the or add some essential oils to the wall maybe. You know, it just has that sort of little personal touch to it. So that's the lavender sort of pamper kit. And again, there's lots of different options that you can do with this. You can take, let me get the one from down here, I think, because if I pull that out the basket, it'll all off tip over the edge. I mean, there is a lot of bath salts in there. So you could divide that into two and make two little bathroom, you know, put them in little cellophane bags or put them in some greaseproof paper. You know, it's the whole idea about today is just to give you some ideas to sort of, you know, get the sort of quick crafts going in your brain. So there's just a little bit of customization there with the pillow and the sort of little English lavender. So that's the first one. This broadcast is going to be quite fast paced because last year we thought, oh, you know, we'll do sort of, you know, maybe about 8 or 10 different, and the broadcast was ages. So we're really going to power through this one. I'm going to come to sort of the back here a couple of times, and sort of show you things that I've got on set. One of the things that I did bring you last year were the jam jars, and let me pop you just there. You can see. So this is a jar of jam that I actually made. However, there's nothing wrong with going to your Asda or your Tesco's and getting yourself you know, one of their nice ones, nice jar of jam, soak the labels off of it. Just adds to the rusticness. And you can see here that all I've done, I've got a square of burlap which covers the top. I've popped an elastic band round. This is one of our poinsettia leaves. And then I picked up a sort of a mixed bag of these sort of fake little frosted berry things. And I've just popped one on there. Also, if I can get it off without, and there's one with some holly. And they just look, if you imagine a couple of those in a nice little basket, a bit of that shredded paper, and it's just such a lovely, lovely gift. And takes next to no time, you know, to make. Holly, you know, your holly leaves, your ivy leaves, you know, they're a staple. The holly and ivy leaves are template sets which are, I never know if things are going to go back right, which are template sets which are available on our website. So, you know, do go over after the show and have a look around on our website. So, gingerbread houses and gingerbread men. I've seen some of these coming up in our Facebook group that people have made, and they just look absolutely phenomenal. So the gingerbread house and the gingerbread man template set, there's also a fluff pack. There's lots of combinations of ways that you can purchase things. You don't have to purchase a great big bundle of stuff. You can just purchase the set of gingerbread men or the set of 3 gingerbread houses. And they make excellent little, you know, accents on things. Hi, you're right there, mate. Okay, so what should we do next? Let's make something. Yes, it does involve glue. Damn it. But there's no way I can get around that. So let's show you. There's the little lavender kit. I'll pop that up on screen so that you guys can just see it as a still image rather than me constantly waving it about. I've noticed that I don't keep still. I was like, yeah. So one of the things that there was a lady in our Facebook group, and forgive me, I don't remember her name, and I have tried to find the post, but perhaps somebody might be able to find it. I don't know. She posted in our Facebook group a little while ago, and she'd made these sort of pom-pom sheep, and where are they? There they are. Look at these. Aren't they cute? And I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's a damn fine idea. So I nicked it. And this is using our little sheep head template from the sheep set. And I went onto Amazon and I found a bag, and I think there's about, I want to say 20. I've got the wrong glasses on. It looks about 20-ish. There will be a link, as I said. And we just put on the little, and they're just so cute. And then I was like, oh, I've got some fake snowballs. So we made these as well. And that's what I'm going to make. What? She's looking at me like, what? Oh, you're... I was going to say, that can't be your Flingo face. We're not playing Flingo. It was Claire Beach, was it? Claire, thank you so much for the inspiration on that. I absolutely love it. And I loved it so much that I made a whole bunch of them. I sat in front of the telly the other night. I was like, I think the Christmas tree needs some sheep on it. So, for those of you who are new to Mum's Makery, or you've perhaps just found this live broadcast and have tuned in and gone, what the heck is going on there? It's all kinds of mad. What we do is I produce templates in which you can felt to create the shapes that you need. And this one is the sheep head template. And we weigh out the wool that goes in the template using a pocket scale. And I've weighed out 0.3 grams of our black fibres. Now, this is going to be an interesting make, this one. So what I've got, let me get lined up so you guys can see. So what I've got is 0.3 grams, and I've got my sheep template. I am just working on my flat mat. I don't have the foam underneath because I don't need the depth in that. So I'm just going to pour myself off just a couple of pinches off of that. And then I'm using my 36 star, which is my beast of a needle. I've got a lot of overlap all the way around the template because what I want to do is just bring those fibres in. And this template's quite small, so you can do sort of almost a spread all over. But I'm keeping myself a little bit back just in case I've got a thin spot, because what we want is a nice even covering. And I am going to be doing this as fast as I possibly can. But so I've just got all my fibres down into the template, and I do realise that it is a black template and I'm using black wool, and in hindsight I should have printed myself a white one, but that's okay. We'll manage for this one. So I've got a little bit thin in the middle. I'm just going to add this in, and basically what we are, you're going to sleep in the drawer now, mate. He's like, you're not giving me the corned beef, I'm going to have a snooze. You're right there, mate. Oh, he's like, oh, corned beef. You like sleeping in there, don't you? Like sleeping in box. Anybody think he was a cat in a previous life? Like little small boxes and things, don't you, mate? So I've basically got my my template filled. I've still got a little pinch, but for speed, I'm going to break out my multi-tool. And this one's particularly nice. I got this one from Adelaide Walker. And it's really nice because the needles are in a straight line. And I'm just going to go all over using what I call a compacting technique. Do we have any questions or anything? No, we're okay for questions at the moment. That's right, then.
Looking forward to the glue.
Apparently, you're looking forward to the glue. Thanks. Love you all too. So, I'm just turning it over, felting on both sides, really firming it up. I'm not even going to worry about adding in that bit at the moment. And like I said, this is really super quick. You maybe want to spend, I don't know, just a minute or two more on your sheep head, but that, as they say, will do. So there's the sheep head, all ready to go. I've got to prep now because there's glue. Right, so there'll be a link for on the page, and remember that this web page will be going live on our website after the show, but we'll put up links on our social media and such. So we have a question.
What size needle do you use in your multi-needle tool?
That's a really good question. I've no idea. These are 38 spirals, I think. They look like the purple top ones. Let's go put that down there because now I've got it open. I can't get it closed again.
And they want to know if you're using glitter today.
No, I'm not using glitter. No. No glitter. Right, so there's no way that I can say what I want to say without certain somebody, Sarah Somerton, spitting her drink out and laughing. You need to do that. Give your balls a squish. That's the only way that I can, like, because sometimes in the packaging they get a bit flat. I don't get paid enough for this. So after you've shaped your ball, just decide where you want your little sheepy head to go. And put some glue. It's not, why isn't it coming out? Oh, there it is, right. Glue. Nice bit of glue. Top back on your sheep. So, and then you let your glue dry, which I'm doing facing the greaseproof paper because I don't want to touch it. Is it dry? It's dry-ish, that's fine. There. I have squished it back into kind of a weird shape now, but there's your, where are you? There you are. There's your little sheep. Like I said, yours will be a little bit tidier than mine. Right, glue away. Right, there we go. So that's your little sheep. Did you see how brave I was with the glue? Did you?
I'm impressed.
Did I get a cookie?
Oh,
I
definitely.
get a cookie. If any of you have not tuned in before, I have an aversion with glue. Glue doesn't like, actually glue loves me. It loves getting all over my hands and I stick to practically everything. But, right, so once you have glued that,
What glue you use, please?
this one, I found this lovely thing. Look at this. Look at this glue stick of loveliness. Which means that my hands are like right back here. This is, it's just super glue, but I do recommend super glue gel, mainly because you've got about 5 seconds longer to stick yourself to something with it. The super glue is very liquidy and I do find that it just sinks into the fibres a lot. So the gel, I find that the gel works better. No glue works better for me, but unfortunately, after the last Crafternoon where I stuck wings to myself, you can chuckle. So once you've got your sheep finished, you're going to take some of this lovely silver cord and a darning needle and just go up through and go back down through. And at this, oh, I'm going off the camera. At this point, put your finger through that, because otherwise, the voice from experience, the many, many times that I've done this where I pulled it through and lost this into the ball. And then all I'm going to do, I'm just going to even that. I'm not going to struggle with little ends. I'm going to give myself massive ends, but you'll probably be a little more frugal with your... What are you chuffing at? He's chuffing at something. No, what is it? Oh, it's the mince pie box. He's so weird. So once you've tied a sturdy knot, then grab yourself a little pair of scissors. Just chop that off and just pull it. Don't pull it too hard because you can pull it straight out the other side. I've done that as well. And there you have it. There is your little, well, that's a big loop. But there's your little sheep bauble. You can add 4mm eyes. 4mm black teddy bear eyes are a good size for that, if that's what you wanted to do. So I'm just going to put him up there. So that's just a super quick look. And you could, in theory, she says now going completely off script. In the show last year, we had a couple of little sort of, what was it we made? Oh, there's a little calla lily, mini calla lily brooch, and there's a video for that, and that looks lovely on the tags. But I digress. So I knew there was a reason I put a big loop on this. Not big enough. Hang on. There we go. So there's a little, how cute is that? And you know, things like this, great for little craft store fillers. And you know, as I said, don't forget there's these lovely little sparkly ones as well. I mean, how cute are they? Super quick. All you need is the sheep template and some black fibre. And again, links will be on the sort of the info page. So I have just a quick diversion to show you. There will be a PDF coming for this because we had to really. And it's just hilarious. Are you ready? The big reveal. Look at that. Pigs, I've got to show Pixie B because she hasn't seen it either. Pigs in blankets. Or if you're a vegetarian, like Sarah, who made this, pigs in pea protein. Pigs in pea protein. So there will be a PDF coming for this little guy because it is just absolutely adorable. Are you trying to turn yourself around in the drawer there, mate? There you go. You need to keep an eye on that very dangerous mince pie box. So yeah, there will be a PDF coming for this. So on the website there is projects, infos and downloads, and that is your gateway to all the kind of informational things that we have on the website. You've got weights and measures for all of your templates, links to downloadable PDFs, all of that good stuff. That's all under projects, infos and downloads. So pigs in blankets, I'll put him up there, say there. Right, what's next? So I'm going to come back over and do you another quick glance at another very quick thing. I bought these candles last year from IKEA. Little bit of ribbon. Right, that way around. Little bit of ribbon. Couple of holly leaves, and this is the Poinsettia Pixie bouquet, which you can also get on the website. So super quick. We've got a holly, we've got an ivy, and we've got a mistletoe. It's a classic set, and again, these are all things that you can do and fill up your craft store, your craft stall with if you're doing some Christmas fairs and things like that. People love this sort of thing. So they're very, very quick, but they look absolutely amazing. Okay, so also from, let me give you the, what did I just meet? The sheep. So there you go, there's the sheep baubles. That's that project that we just covered. And then, again, I was in Poundland and I found this woolly hat, which was £2.50. And again, the same holly leaf template set, and look at that. It's just completely, that's what I bought. Less than an hour of my time, couple of holly leaves and a couple of berries. Let's put this on the closer. And how lovely is that? You know, you could do a matching scarf. You know, there's lots of sets out there for, you know, hats, scarves and mittens. Just add a couple of little holly leaves to it, and you know, it just transforms the whole thing. So these colours are evergreen and cranberry. Those were the ones that I used for that. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're not too bad, not too bad. Okay, can I have a cup of coffee? It's like, yeah, it's on time. No. Yes, I absolutely will. So on our website, if you haven't visited the website, do visit the website after the show. There is another link called Broadcasts and Events, and that is our calendar to everything that we have done this year. I looked at it actually. We've done quite a bit this year. Yeah, we've been quite busy. Yeah. So and that there will be a new calendar coming for next year, which actually brings me quite nicely into dates for your calendar. So grab yourself a pen. Our next sort of party / event type thing is our birthday bash, and that is going to be held on the 1st of January, where the Makery will be 3 years old. We'll be 3, B.
That's amazing.
Yeah. 3 years ago, we sat in my kitchen table and I went, I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn it into a proper business. And now I decorate for Christmas 5 times a year. I blame her. It's her fault. So that's the first date for your diary. Also, the 1st of January will also mark the launch of Fluff Club. And Fluff Club will be coming to you after the show. So we'll have the party and then Fluff Club and everything will launch. I'm not going to go too much into the details of Fluff Club right now because we've got a lot to get through, but there will be more information coming on the website regarding Fluff Club. You'll see that there's a menu link for Fluff Club already. So just keep an eye on that, look out on our social media and we'll give you a shout out as more information becomes available. But it's shaping up to be quite fun actually. I'm really looking forward to it. So the next date for your diary is the 4th of December and we are going to be back on the craft store. We are going to be bringing you some lovely new sort of template sets. Excuse me, I need to take a drink. My throat's going a bit dry. And I'm not going to tell you what we're going to be launching, so it'll be a nice surprise for you guys on the day, but oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. And I do believe that I can let slip that we are bringing back festive shades. Which we did back on the craft store in July for their Christmas extravaganza thing that they did in July. And the festive shades were so popular because there are about, I think there's 5 or 6 colours in there that we don't normally stock. So we will be bringing that pack back to you in the Hochanda store along with a couple of brand new goodies. And I think there's a couple of little mini kits, or not mini kits, quick kits. Which we're going to be bringing you as well. So keep an eye out for us on Hochanda. I must stop calling them Hochanda. The craft store by Hochanda. I did one show with them and then they completely rebranded. Okay, and the last date for your diary is our next Crafternoon. That's the 18th of December. And with this one, we're not going to be doing a particular project. I think the plan that we've been mulling over is it's the last one of the year. So rather than it being a Crafternoon where we're making a specific thing, what we'd love you to do is just come and hang out with us and make whatever you're making. Just sit down, eat a mince pie and laugh at Pixie Bee.
Why not?
Why not? So it's going to be a little more informal than the informal Crafternoons that we do, but it's going to be more of a hangout. We're going to be chatting about what's going to be coming in 2022. We've got some exciting things on the cards. What? Okay, fine. Yeah, there you go. You can just feel the eyes burrowing into the side of your face. It's like, give me corned beef. Is that nice? Yeah? Okay, good. You're just going to sit there and behave now? Yeah? Okay, good. He's like, I will because you've not dressed me up this time. Yeah, so the December Crafternoon is just going to be a little bit more of a chatty sort of. I might make some more of these pom-pom sheep actually for the Christmas tree that's going to be in the kitchen. So it's just going to be a sort of a hangout type of a thing. Okay, so I've done that and I've done that. Oh, hey. And I've done that. Oh, let's just come back here a minute and show you guys these. This is the mitten from the Winter Woolies set. And this is the, I want to say the large Santa boot from the small, medium and large Santa boot set. And as you can see, these are just absolutely adorable. I mean, if these are on your craft store or, you know, on your Christmas tree, who isn't going to love that? And, you know, you could even monogram it before you join them together. Just monogram the front with the initial of the person that it's for. These I come back to practically every Christmas related broadcast that we do because these are just such a good idea. You right there, mate? And also don't forget that we've got just the bauble set, baubles and balloons. So if you have it that way, it's a bauble, and if you put it that way, it's like a balloon. But, you know, very, very simple, just a single-sided decoration, little bit of ribbon, little charm, and it just looks absolutely lovely. So there's a few things. And I think I should mention the celebrations set. There are balloons and stars and all kinds of things with the celebrations set as well. So there's bottles, balloons, boxes, bows and stars. Which brings me nicely to my next make, which is called, let me find the right button, Cocktails and Cookies. Please stop chuffing. Come here. There you go. There you go. So yes, cocktails and cookies. And this is another one that basically started out in Poundland. Poundland and Sainsbury's are next to each other in down the road where we live. So we're starting in Poundland, just working my way to. Do you mind? He's like, nope. I know there's corned beef here somewhere. Let me pop this on the closer, and you can have a look. Right. So this glass is from Poundland, so it was £1. I then also bought these Ferrero Rocher and Raffaello, I think I want to call them, in Poundland as well. So that they were both £1 each, and you get 4 in the packet. And then I went into Sainsbury's and got this can of, it's a pre-made cocktail. So, and there's lots of different ones that you can get. There. This one was about, the cans I think were about £1.25, and the bottle I think was about, I want to say £2, but I'm not sure. But just I liked it because of the bottle. So there's those. And again, the cookies in here are little Scotty dog shortbreads, some lemon, in fact actually I've got them here, some lemon drizzles, and then some double chocolate chip, actually move that out of the way, double chocolate chip cookie type things. And you know, just buy some cookies that look interesting, that are going to create a nice diverse sort of pack of cookies. And I bought one of each, and each pack of biscuits will make 3 of these. So out of the 3 packs of biscuits, you can make this 3 times. Now you might notice, see if I can hold it up without tapping everything out. In the bottom here, there is a little Santa keyring, bag charm, glass charm. Now that's actually made from the star out of the largest star out of the set of stars in the templates, and that there will be, or there is, a PDF on how to make that Santa. So when the web page goes live at the end of the broadcast, there will be a link to a PDF that you can download to make that Santa star. So cookies and cocktails. Now this one, the bag that I used for this, now this cellophane bag, and there'll be links to it, is the 9" by 20" bag. The bow is the bow from the larger bags again, which I believe are 20 inches by 30 inches. But I felt that size bow on this just wasn't quite enough, so I used one of the bigger bows. And that's the nice thing, because you can just sort of mix and match things. You know, there's lots of different ways that you can go with this. So this is, last year we did the hug in a mug. Do check out that video. There is also a page for last year's Crafternoon, and all of the links for stuff like hugs in a mug will be on there as well. obviously do bear in mind that that information is now 12 months out of date. But it was Poundland. They don't tend to change their prices very much, not without having to completely rebrand all their stores. So the Hug in a Mug was sort of last year's, and that was lovely. There was like some hot chocolate and a coaster and all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of a bit more of a grown-up version of that. And you could, this whole thing, I think cost, I want to say it's under 10, is well under £10. Yes. You could do 2 of these, do a Santa and a Mrs. Santa, and do a his and hers if you're, you know, giving to a couple. So you can do sort of 2 glasses with 1 bag of cookies, for example. Again, a load of different ways. You can put sweets in there, or you can put, you know, any types of sort of snacky type little things. He's all right. He's looking for the corned beef. So yeah, anything like that, you can just change it up. Again, I've put some of that white shredded craft paper in the bottom of the glass, and it just adds that sort of little flourish. So that's the cocktails and cookies. Put those back up there. That's mine. Okay, so I think, is that about it? I think that's
Apart from telling them about the shipping.
Yes. So I think there's one more thing back here that that I just want to point out. We've got some of these wooden frames on the website, and you can decorate them up how, you know, in so many different ways, but do have a look at the MDF frames on our website, because they're very, very versatile for displaying your felties on. They're not particularly a quick thing, but you know, that one's got a robin on it, and if you turn it around, the robin's nest is on the other side. There's pictures and everything on the website which you can have a look at after the show. Okay, so a couple of things. One I've got left to mention. I've done the dates and everything, haven't I? We steamed through that, didn't we? So with regards to the website, if the website suddenly goes bang at some point over December, then I'm really sorry, and I will fix it as quickly as I can. But I'm doing some revamping on my website because there's just some things that I want to change fundamentally with the website. I'm somewhat restricted because of the Shopify, which is who I use for my website. You're kind of locked into their sort of some ways of them, the way that they do things. But I'm going to be making some changes, which may result in a complete blow up. I don't know. It might not. I might sail through it, you know, and there will be no hiccups at all. It's not likely, but you know. The other thing that is going to be changing, unfortunately, so it's kind of good news, bad news. The website's getting a bit of an overhaul, but international shipping, unfortunately, my international shipping rates were very out of date. About 2.5 years out of date, apparently. So the shipping for international customers, particularly the US, is going to be changing quite significantly. I will ensure that you get the best possible prices for my shipping, but the prices will be changing on the 1st of January. So I'm not going to change anything right now, but on the 1st of January, there will be a new shipping system. It's going to be based on weight, so that there's more variation in the shipping kind of cost. So you're really only paying for what you are being sent. So apologies that that I can't hold that off anymore, but they're so out of date that that I can't simply put it off anymore. So those will be changing. Domestic shipping rates within the UK, most of the stuff that we sell will still be completely free UK shipping. I don't intend to change that anytime soon. Obviously wool and the instant bulky items like the starter kits, those will have a shipping, but that's only flat rate shipping up to I think it's just flat rate no matter what you order. So So yeah, that was just a little bit of things that are going to be changing on the website over the next sort of few months. And also, I am going to be preparing for Fluff Club. I'm just going to let you see that again, just so you've got the, so you just, you know, you've got the date, 1st of January, 2022. Fluff Club, and we are so excited. It's really coming together behind the scenes now, and I'm very interested in what you guys think of, or will think of the project as well, because it's something we're going to pilot for a year. We're going to see how it goes. There's nothing like it out there at the moment, so we don't know. Well, to be fair, we don't know what's going to happen most times anyway. You never know what's going to happen with us, but we're going to give it a go. We hope that you're going to enjoy it. Like I said, there will be more information coming on Fluff Club throughout December. Don't forget that the 1st of January is also our birthday bash. The Makery will be 3 years old, and I'm sure that, you know, for the month of January there is going to be the usual shenanigans and Makery mayhem all month long. We're going to be running some giveaways. We're going to be, I don't know what we're going to be doing. I feel like I just want to sleep through it, because the pixies go nuts. The Makery pixies. Pixie Nikki broke Facebook. Pixie Nikki broke Facebook at the start of this year because she was playing games. And you have to like reply, and so many people were replying so quickly. I think about half a dozen people got put in timeout by Facebook because they thought they were spamming. We're like, oh, might need to rethink that game. But what did we do? We did it's like a treasure hunt where you've got to go and find a thing. So we will be having some party games. I'm sure Pixie Nikki will find some interesting and new ways to break Facebook. She's ready for it, apparently. Bring it on. So, well, that is just about it. Do we have anything else that anybody wants to see, or that anybody any questions that need to come through? We're okay? Good to go? Brilliant. Okie dokie. Well, again, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with us this afternoon. It's, you know, I didn't want the broadcast to be too long. I really just wanted to come in and, you know, punch out those quick crafts for Christmas. So if you have any questions, do feel free to shoot us an email. You can hook us up on any of the social medias. There's many messengers on which you can reach us if you've got any questions at all. If you haven't already, please do go over and join our Facebook group. So that's facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery. And there are some questions that we ask you to answer as you go in. It's just make sure you're familiar with the rules of the group, because anything posted in the group does need to be associated with Mum's Makery. So I think that's about it from me. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. I know I have. I know I'm going to have to fight her for most of the mince pies because she's poised. You all can't see her, and she's just off camera. And she's like, I'm going to... So thank you once again from me, Pixie B, and all the Makery Pixies and crew. We wish you all a very crafty day.